Now, today is my first day to rental hunting for houses, and today I've went to 5 houses with 5 different slots, different time. I was about to go to the sixth one, but I decided to spend time with my daughter better. So we're split into two groups because two groups so total altogether we have visited 11 houses. Myself, I've visited 5. The other group has visited 6 houses. And because of the timing and everything happens on Saturday. This particular house has gone through more than 35 families. As a lot of Islamic family background. It was a 9 o'clock session. And yeah, let's just go through another one. Now, with the other house, I didn't talk much about it because, it was the first experience ever. You did not know when to get the application, which you have to ask the real estate. Now, this particular property I did look at, all right? I don't understand why they're asking $560, and I'll get that in a minute. And they don't show you until, like if you go through here, everything is all right, beautiful, no issues. They don't show you everything. When I mentioned about wanting to get a form of application, obviously you have to go through this real estate. Now, this driveway right behind of that garage door, and as well the garage, and at the back of the backyard, is being occupied by this pretty much this owner who's a petrol head. So the spoilers are everywhere. So that's not good. I was about to, send that one. And on the other one, it was only just probably myself who rocked up. Now this one's asking a cheap price. This one's probably more than, well, I didn't stay all the way to the end, but I would say it's probably like I end up to 20 or 30 families. Well, it's a decent price. One thing I like about this place. It's not far from the train station, even though it's quite like maybe 15 minutes walk. Um, at the back of the house is a reserve, and yeah, it's pretty quiet area. Really liked it, and the neighbor on the right side, I get to had a chit chat with him as well. The only downside that I can't show you in this photo is the fact this main road, no, I won't say the main, the front street right front of the house, the way how they designed the road back in the days is pretty narrow. So therefore, there's a massive truck that's parked on the other side. It's very hard if it's gonna be a party or cramp. It's very hard to take the car out or car in. But overall, I actually really like this property. This one is not far from where I'm currently residing in, and this one probably I could say like I don't know why they have 99 photos. To be honest with you, this is a bit exaggerating. But it feels like this roof has been leaked. Yep, this side is being repainted again. I could tell there's leaking marks already. I do not dare even talk more about it. But yeah, it's just it's just the way how it is at the back and the front. It's the main road across the road of stables. But yeah, I do wanted to put an applicant, and this is the final one. I went there in the last minute. It's a kind of newish built, and yeah, so overall we selected these houses for a certain reason. Right, there's more houses to be looked at, but we do our research to find out when was the house been last purchased, right? So all these houses that I just showed you guys back in the days would have cost like 300 or $400,000, right? So depending on it, some of them has been paid off. Some of them has bought for 10 years ago or 15 years ago. 10 years ago would be great. You would have paid off, a lot by then. So we look at very carefully on who do we choose. There was a lot of housing that's been listed that it has been recently bought after the lockdown, which is a no-go zone. I'm not gonna rent a house that is gonna be like that because they're gonna jack up the rent, the inflation, and as well with the recession around the corner, interest rate is gonna keep going up. So that's just how it is, and I'm gonna talk more about this type of videos.